Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about factorizing in maths. So factorizing is the art of breaking expressions into simpler parts. It's fundamental to algebra and higher mathematics. What is factorizing? Factorizing breaks an expression into a product of factors. It's the reverse of multiplication. Why we factorize? So it simplifies complexity, solves equations, reveals patterns, and builds foundation. Factorizing by common factor. So all we have to do is identify the highest common factor, factor out, and verify. On the left you can see that's an example. And in factorizing quadratic expressions, it's another type. Identify ax squared plus bx plus c, and then find number pairs and form brackets. And more factorizing methods are difference of squares, perfect square, trinomials, and grouping methods. So below them there are like examples of them. And in real world applications, you can use it on computer science, economics, engineering, and physics. And here's some exam questions on them. So let's do the first question. The diagram represents a framework for a greenhouse. The cross-section of the framework is a quarter circle of radius 4 meters. The length of the greenhouse is 8 meters. Calculate the minimum total length of wood needed to build a framework. Okay, so there's 4 straight edges, 2 vertical edges, which is 2 times 4, and 2 horizontal bottom edges, which is 2 times 4. So in total, that's 4 times 4 is 16 meters. And then 3 straight edges, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the vertical side, 1 on the curved top. So total is 3 by 8 is 24 meters. And a full circle has 2 pi radius. So a quarter circle is a quarter of 2 pi radius. Radius is 4, so yeah, that's the equation, which is 16 plus 24. We get from the two equations, which is 40 plus 4 pi meters. And then that's the answer, 40 plus 4 pi. This is another question. The diagram shows a parallelogram ABCD, and there are the coordinates given. This one is easy. State 3 properties of a parallelogram. The first one, opposite sides are equal to length. The second one is opposite angles are equal in measure. And the third one is opposite sides are parallel. Find the coordinates of B. It is 2 and 4. Find the equation of the line BC. Give your answer in the form of ax plus by plus c equals 0. So it is 3x plus y minus 10 equals 0. An online banking app offers currency conversions. There is no fee for converting currency on a weekday, but there's a 1.2% fee if the conversion is carried out on a Saturday or Sunday. Daniel traveled to Denmark and changed 500 euro into Danish kroner at a rate of 1/7.5 kroner. Calculate how many kroner Daniel received, given he did the exchange on a Tuesday. So you do 500 euro multiplied by 7.5 kroner, which is 3,750 kroner. And then Daniel returned to Ireland on Saturday and had 1,221 kroner remaining. He converted the kroner back into euro and at an exchange rate of 7.4 kroner. Calculate how much Daniel received in euro after he paid the weekend exchange fee. So 1,221 divided by 7.4 equals 165 euro. And since 1.2% is a fee of the conversion carried on a weekday. You do that, multiply by €165, which is €1.98, and you take away €165 minus €1.98 into 163.02 cents. The online banking app offers saving accounts. Daniel deposited $7,000 into a savings account that paid interest at a 2.8 per annum. How much is the savings account after 4 years? Give your answer to the nearest euro. 7,000, and then you do in brackets 1 plus 0.028, and then you get 7817.55. If you round it up, you get 7818. Okay, this one's rotated. And then Harry's monthly electricity bill for using daytime units and nighttime units of electricity is given by the formula. So he used 230 daytime units and 84 nighttime units. How much was the bill? So you write out the formula, and where the letters are, you write in brackets the daytime units and nighttime units. So 38, and then beside that 230, and then 20, beside that 84, and you divide that by 100 and add it to 42, you get 146.20. And then the next question. The diagram shows 3 lines, L1, L2, and L3. The equation of L1 is y equals 2x plus 1. L1 and L2 have the same y-intercept. State a possible value of the slope of L2. So any number greater than 2. So for example 3. And then L1 and L3 have same slope. State a possible equation of L3. So y equals to 2x minus 1. And then the greenhouse is used to grow vegetables. The number of plants for each type of vegetable is as shown in the table below. Given that there are 45 plants in total, enter the number of cucumber plants into the table below. So what is the mode vegetable in the greenhouse? Tomatoes. And then represent the given data in the pie chart to show the relative popularity of each vegetable. So 360 degrees is the circle. So that divided by 45 is 8. It's 8 degrees per plant. But in the pie chart, it's different. And then this last questions. The number chain below is a part of doubling number chain. So it's like a pattern. So we have to fill in the missing values. So this one's easy. It's 30, then 60, then 120, then 240, then 480. And then the next one is another number chain is shown. Fill in the missing values and explain what you are doing to each value to get to the next value in the chain. So 1024 to 256 to 64 to 16 to 4. So each number is dividing by 4. So 1024 divided by 4 is 256, and so on. And then write each of the numbers below as a decimal, corrected 2 decimal places. So 1.73, 0.45, 1, 0.25, and 1.3. And then mark the numbers from the table in part I on the number line below. And then, so D is beside 0.02, B is beside 0.4, D is on 1, E is beside 1.2 and 1.4, and then A is more beside 1.8. Okay, that's it for the video. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.